Hi, OPC family. Here's Yasmin. Welcome to this month's Reformer class, Balancing It All.
Welcome to OnlinePilatesClasses.com, the most supportive Pilates-loving community across the globe. Enjoy new weekly classes from our amazing teachers. Download the OnlinePilatesClasses.com app today.
I love this topic. Yes, we all have these imbalances in our body, and it's worth to work on them to prevent issues. So I love to invite you to work out with me on the Reformer. I will do a workout which I often do to address my imbalances. I have a lot of them. And for that, you will need just one arm weight, 1 to 2 pounds, your box, your pole, and a non-slippy pad. If it comes to an exercise which isn't in your practice or it doesn't suit you or it doesn't feel good in your body, please leave it out or do something which is best for you. So let's get started. If you usually step onto a Reformer from a special side, work from the other one. So go to the other one. So I will work on this side. 2 to 4 springs. First, before we step on our Reformer, close the heels, open the toes, and find one long center line, a zipper, which you close from the heels over the inner thighs, your belly button, ribs to the crown of your head, and be aware that your shoulder is in one line with the other shoulder, your hip with the other hip, and also your hip and your shoulders are in one line. So yeah, the hip is under your shoulder, the shoulder over your hip directly. And then sit down. And then first, make sure your toes are in the center of the foot bar, heels together, toes apart. Scooch a little bit down from the shoulder blocks and put the headrest down because we will start with some shoulder ridges. So lift the hips up and then roll down from your center and make sure you roll evenly through both sides. Do a few of them. Reach the back of your ribs, your waist, lower back, hips, reach the tailbone long. One more. Headrest up again. And then some breathing. I take my hands here, my lower back, then breathe into your back, also into your lower back, to the sides. It's easier to close the eyes to do this, to feel more. Make sure the breath lands in both sides. If not, try to address the side which doesn't get enough air. One more. Ribs stay down. And then arms by your side. And then go out and in for your footwork. Squeeze the heels and close the zipper. Make sure both hips are down, both shoulders are away from the shoulder blocks, arm into back connection. Means you can take on your ribs, Make sure both ribs are down. And breathe into your back. 2 more. And then switch to the arches. Close the legs, inner thighs together, both equally pressing together. Resist from the back of your hips. Push both arches into the foot bar. 2 more. And then the heels. Resist from your thighs. Breathe into your back. And I know my left one likes to turn inwards and turns off from the mat, so I send my breath there. 2 more. And then the toes again for tendon stretch. Heels together. Reach out. First really lengthen and close the zipper. Down, 2, 3, lift up. 2, 3, down. Lift. Both inner thighs together. You can keep your heels open a bit if you need this for your ankles, but make sure your thighs is working. 1 more. And stay up. Bend and resist home. Scooch a little bit down in one motion. Grab the handles, and if you can, drop the foot bar down. You can start with the legs straight or bent. I will start bent. I pretend the foot bar is here, arms up. Then square here. And then lift everything up and pump for your 100. Now breathing. And also reach into your handles with both hands equally. Is the pinky also on the handle? You can do fists if you like, or straight to lift up the chest. Soft knees. Pumps. 20 more. And then keep reaching. Resist the knees in and rest. And then take the handles in the hand you usually don't use to come up. So this is the right one. And over this side you usually don't use. So switch to 2 springs. That feels different. And bend the elbows for coordination. Make sure pinky is on the handle. Lift up to a small ball. Reach arms and legs. Press both elbows down. Open, close, bend, reach. Lift up the chest and bend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze the center line. And then stay out. Cross the legs. Cross your center line. And then close, bend, and bend. Use the other hand again to come up on the other side. Switch to 1 spring. For rowing, we will do them all because they are good to balance everything. Headrest down. First, row in, roll back, open, up and over, and then grab the other hand you usually grab if you do this and push up, squeeze the shoulders, open,